Hello friends, I'm Daphne Paz from my Golden Thimble, and today I'm going to show you how to make a pencil skirt sewing pattern for knit fabrics. In this tutorial, I will only cover how to make a sewing pattern, but I will also going to leave you a link in the description below of the post in which I show you how to sew the sewing pattern step by step. Without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, from A to B, you are going to draw a vertical line that measures the length you want your skirt to be. Here, I am using a scaled version of my pattern rulers so you know how to use them when you are drawing your sewing pattern. Then, with the help of your square ruler, square an horizontal line from A to C that measures 1/4 of your hip seat grid minus 1/4 of an inch. Square down a vertical line from C to D that measures the skirt length. Then, square D to B. You are going to end up with a perfect rectangle. Okay, now from the waistline, you are going to mark down the hip height from A to E and from C to F. Then, connect F to E with an horizontal line. Again, from the waistline, you are going to mark from A to G 1/4 of your waist circumference minus 1/4 of an inch. Use your curved ruler to connect the points G to F. As you can see here, I didn't go straight to G. Rather than that, I tried softening the line as I was getting to point G. Then, from D to H on the hemline, mark 1 inch. Connect F to H with the less curved part of your curved ruler. To draft the skirt back pattern, we will use the front panel we just made as a template and change a few things. So go ahead and copy the front panel or place the pattern maker's paper above it to draft the back pattern. What I will usually do with my pattern maker's paper is fold that sheet in half and just trace the pattern as it is. After that, I unfold and I simply copy the pattern on the right side of the paper. Coming back to the front of our sewing pattern, mark from A to I 1/2 of an inch and then use a curved ruler to connect I to G. This is the waistline of the front panel. On the back, we are going to translate the points we made on the front pattern. On the back, mark 5/8 of an inch from A to J, and then use a curved ruler to connect J to G. This is the waistline of the back panel. Translate the same letter marks mirrored from the front to the back. From B to L, mark 5/8 of an inch, and then use your ruler to make a straight line from L to H. Alright, let's add the cutting symbols and indication to this pattern. On the center front and back, add a cut on the fold lines. Obviously, you will want to know the pattern name and write down cut 1 on fold on each one. Awesome! You're almost there. You are done with the front and back panels and now we are only missing the waistband. Let's do that. To draft the waistband of our skirt, we will need the front and back measurements of the waistline, which incidentally in this case are the same measurement. From O to P, you are going to add the measurements you just took, and from P to Q, measure 2 inches and 1/4. Square the rectangle and add the pattern cutting knots. Add a cut on the fold line on the center front and add the knot of cutting 1 on fold. And that's it! This is the only 3 pieces you need for your skirt pattern. This pattern doesn't need seam allowances because it's for knits, but you can add up to 1/2 to 1 inch of hem seam allowance. Now let's sew this skirt. I'm going to leave you the link in the description below the tutorial of the step-by-step on how to sew this amazing new pattern you just made. Please remember to like, share and follow, and don't forget to have a happy sewing!